I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do?
Hey Inspirations, it's Kristi. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm excited to share with you my Valentine's Tablescape, and this is part of the Show Some Love collaboration being hosted by Kimberly Davis of Diva Designing on a Dime. Kimberly puts out tablescape challenges several times a year, and this particular one I think she's been doing for a couple of years now. I love participating in her tablescape collabs, but this is the first one that I've done for Valentine's because I haven't had my channel for quite a year yet. It'll be a year later this month. So I'm excited to be showing you this Valentine's Day tablescape today. I hope you will enjoy it, and make sure that when you're done watching this video that you go check out Kimberly's channel and the playlist and see what they all have in store for you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love to have you hit that subscribe button and join our community. As part of this collaboration, in addition to our tablescape, Kimberly asked us to share with you 3 things that we love. So for my 3 things, since it's Valentine's Day, I'm gonna say I love Whitney. Y'all already know I have been in love with this man since I was 16 years old. One of the things I love about Whitney and the relationship that we have is that he encourages me to try new things. There's a lot of things that I've experienced because of Whitney that I would not have experienced otherwise. For example, we love fine dining, and that's something that without Whitney to encourage me to do those types of things, I probably never would have tried it and discovered that we love it. It's something we enjoy doing. We don't do it often, but when we do, we really enjoy it. Another thing I love is spending time with AC. We love to go for walks. We also like to go for rides. He's always my sidekick. When we lived in Alaska, I loved it because every single time I got in the car, he would go with me. Unfortunately, in Houston, it gets too hot in the summers, but I do try to still take him out for a ride every day just because we both love it so much. So a lot of times we'll just go to Sonic and I'll get a tea and then we'll just come back home. So it just gives him a little bit of outing and we get to go for a little ride together. Another thing that I love is cold weather. I know a lot of people don't like the cold weather, but I absolutely love it. I love winters. I miss Alaska winters so much. I just love being able to cozy up with a nice cup of tea and put my layers of clothes and blankets. I've always loved to have blankets on me. No matter what, I will turn the air conditioner way down in the summer just to be able to cover up with a blanket. So yeah, I love cold weather. For Christmas this year, I used a little pop of red as an accent color, and I really enjoyed it. I keep my house pretty neutral most of the year, so it was nice having that little bit of color, and I liked it so much that I decided for Valentine's Day, for this tablescape, I was gonna go ahead and stick with the reds. So this is gonna be a traditional tablescape with the reds and whites. For my centerpiece, I'm starting with the silver placemat. I'm using one of my hurricane vases, and I just filled it with the hydrangeas and the hearts. If you're interested in seeing how I put this centerpiece together, I have a video on it and I will link that up in the cards above. I thought I needed a little something on top of the placemats to bring in a little bit of white, so I'm using the silver and white garland that I found at Hobby Lobby over Christmas. I tried to use as many things as I could that I already had. And y'all know I love my little tea light candle holders on my kitchen table. For Valentine's Day especially, I thought it would add a nice little ambiance. I'm just using those around and just putting it in between the garland. Since I'm going with a red theme, I'm using my red placemats. I picked these up at Hobby Lobby during Christmas, but I didn't end up using them at Christmas, but I thought they would be perfect for Valentine's. Even though I wanted to use red, I really didn't want to go overboard with it, and I thought that the red placemats were a little bit overwhelming. I found these beautiful lace placemats at Hobby Lobby, and I decided to layer those on top top, and that brings in that white that I also wanted to go with. And I love the look of the lace. I think it gives a romantic touch for Valentine's. For the chargers, I decided to mix it up. So on 2 of the place settings, I'm using my silver chargers that I found at the wedding section at Hobby Lobby. And for the other 2 place settings, I'm using my red chargers that I also found at Hobby Lobby over Christmas. Again, I like the pop of the red from the 2 that are red, but I like the silver because it ties in the silver and helps tone down where I think if I had used all 4 red, it would have been a little bit overwhelming. I'm just using my white dinner plate and my white salad plate. And then on top of the plates, I wanted to do something really nice for my napkins for Valentine's Day. So I'm using the same white napkins that I used at Christmas, and I really like this napkin fold that I found online, so I ended up using it. I think it looks really pretty and sophisticated for Valentine's Day. And then I thought it just needed another little touch, and Kimberly had asked us to include hearts on our tablescape. I thought this would be the perfect place to tie in another heart in addition to the ones I have in my centerpiece. I found these little hearts at Hobby Lobby, and I think they work perfectly with my napkins. If you're interested in seeing exactly how I did these napkin folds, I'm gonna have a separate video showing you how I did that, and that video will be coming out early next week, so make sure you're subscribed with your bell notifications turned on so you won't miss that one. Next, I added my silverware to each of the place settings. I wanted to do something fun and whimsical on the table, so I decided to use these little Prosecco bottles. To 2 of the bottles, I've added the little sign that says kiss, and to 2 of the bottles, I've added the little sign that says hugs. I found those at Hobby Lobby also. I thought they were so cute and would be a perfect addition to my table to add that little bit of whimsy that I was looking for. So all I did was tape those to the back of the bottle. And then I wanted to add some more hearts to this. I found these really cute red and white hearts. These are pot holders, but I thought they would be perfect for what I wanted. So I'm using that, and then I wanted to tone it down a little bit and actually add more of that elegant look to it. I found these white paper doilies, so I'm using that on top of it. And then to hold everything together, I also found these little heart ornaments, so I'm just hanging that on the back of the bottle, and that helps to hold everything into place. And I think it looks so cute, and it certainly adds that touch of whimsy that I wanted for my table. Once I had everything on the table, I decided that I did want to do a little something else to fill in between my centerpiece and the placemat. So I came back and added the little white dolly hearts, and I think they look really nice on the table and brought in some more of the white and again the lace look, which I think is so elegant and beautiful for Valentine's Day. For the buffet in the background, I'm using the same silver placemat that I used on the table, and on top of that I'm using my hurricane vase that I made with the tea light candle. So that's in the same video as my other hurricane vase tutorial, so if you're interested in seeing those, like I said, I will link that in the cards above and in the description box below. I found these beautiful glittered gold hearts. I thought these were perfect to bring the gold to help tie in the picture with everything else that I had going on. I just stuck those through my placemat, and then to that, to bring in another touch of white to this area, I just added 2 little white rosebuds. And then for the 2 ends on the buffet, I'm just using a little gift bag with the red hearts on it, and inside I put some white roses, and then I found these picks from Hobby Lobby with the hearts on them that I thought were perfect to just help bring everything together and again add a little bit of whimsy. I used 2 more of these little gift bags with the roses and hearts on each side of my wine area in the background. And then where I have my 2 vases, I decided to create another little hurricane vase out of one of the vases at Dollar Tree, and I did that one just like I have my big hurricane vase on the buffet, and I just sat it in front of my 2 vases that are always on the counter here. And then again, I just used the 2 little white roses to help tie all that together and bring in a touch of white there. For my centerpiece on the buffet, I wanted to add some red and again some more silver, so I'm using my silver tray that I found on clearance at Z Gallery. To that, I'm using my red glasses, and again, I love the fact that they bring the red into the background, but if I had put them on the table, it would have been a little bit too much with the red, so I'm using them as decoration back here, and I think it's the perfect way to bring in that touch of red. And then I'm just using one white rose in between that to tie in with the other flowers and give a touch of white right there. For the other side of my centerpiece on the wine area, I decided to make it my little champagne area. So I'm just using a bottle of champagne. Then I wanted to bring in some more of the white and red into the area. I decided to use the larger white heart doilies along with the little red heart doilies, and I thought those would make perfect like little coasters that I set the glasses on top of, and I love how it brings in that touch of red and white into this area also. And I still thought it needed a little touch of something red, so I just placed one of the heart ornaments in each of the glasses. Alright guys, this is how I set everything up, and then I got to thinking about it and I thought I really liked how this looked, and I did like the sense of whimsy that the little champagne bottles with the hearts brought to the table, but I got to thinking that maybe I really wanted a more elegant look on the actual table. So what I decided to do was switch out my champagne glasses with the little champagne bottles. So all I did was put the champagne glasses on the table, and then I moved the little Prosecco bottles over to the area where I had my champagne, and I decided to use two of my little cupcake stands so I could vary the height between them, and I really like how that looked. So y'all can let me know, did y'all like it better on the table or do you like it better set up like this? Alright guys, that is my Valentine's Tablescape. I want to know what you think. Let me know in the comments below, and make sure you let me know which variation you like better. Do you like it better with the champagne glasses on the table or on the wine area with the Prosecco bottles on the table? I want to know what y'all think about it, because I went back and forth a lot with this because I kind of liked it both ways, but this is the way I ended up, is with the champagne glasses on the table. Make sure you go check out Kimberly's channel and her video with her tablescape, and also the playlist. I'm going to leave links for those in the description box below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're interested in seeing how I did these napkin folds, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications so when that video comes out next week, you'll definitely be notified. Thanks for watching guys. Bye.